Hey friends, welcome back to my channel for a major deep clean today. I have been putting this stuff here on this list off for months, if I'm being honest, and it was to the point where it just needed to be done. So I took the time to write out the to-do list of everything that I needed to do, because I'm the type of person that if I don't write it out and have something to check off, I'm going to get very sidetracked and start doing 900 other things before I actually finish what I needed to do. Can anybody relate? But the first thing that I need to do is wash these curtains, and I'm going to be 100% honest today and tell you that I don't think that I've washed those curtains since I put them up 2 years ago. So they definitely needed cleaned. And then while I was at it, I went ahead and took all of the cushions off of the couch and washed that all together. I actually just recently did this. However, Piper, our lab, just went through her first heat cycle. And even though she was wearing, like doggy diapers, she just stunk. Like, I don't know. This is the first dog I've ever had that had, a female dog that went through a heat cycle. And no matter what I did, she just stunk. So I felt like I just needed to give everything a good wash. And I went ahead and shampooed the couch as well, just because I just felt like everything needed to be refreshed. So that's what we're going to start with today, shampooing the couch. And let me tell you, it is a disaster. I did put these on the heavy duty setting and really like the hottest water, the highest level of water, all of that. And I actually ended up washing them twice to get them as clean as possible. But this is what the inside of my couch looks like. It's, we have 3 kids, they eat here, if you're a mama, I don't have to tell you. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to stop rambling, we're going to start vacuuming this couch out and then get to shampooing it.
You got me feeling kinda crazy. You got me feeling like my head is spinning round. The way you look is so amazing, amazing. I could stare into your eyes for hours and hours. Everything is kinda hazy. We're just dancing in the dark in the flashing lights. I know you can't hear what I'm saying, so I'm just gonna hold you closer. You take me.
I'm going to make my own carpet solution today. So growing up, this is what my mom always did, and it's just something that is carried with me. So I'm taking a little bit of fabric refresher, like Febreze or whatever, and adding that to the container along with just some regular old Lysol that, yes, I did spill everywhere. A couple teaspoons of baking soda, and then the final thing that I'm going to throw in here is just a couple squirts of regular old Dawn and some really hot water. This works amazing, and you will see what I mean when I show you the end result. So this is what my couch was looking like. It was looking a little rough. We're gonna go ahead and start shampooing this. This is the first time, again, I'm being completely honest with you guys today, that I shampooed this since we got this couch, and we have had this couch I want to say a little over a year at this point, probably closer to a year and a half. We've had this couch, and like the sides just have, again, we eat on this couch. We are not a family that, forbids eating in the living room or whatever. I know some people do. We don't. So there's been sticky fingers rubbed on this and all kinds of stuff. Again, if you're a mom, I don't have to tell you. So we need to get this nice and cleaned, and this took me a hot minute. I planned to do this film this entire deep clean video in one day, and this couch took an entire day to shampoo, wash everything, the curtains, all of that. That's literally all I got done on this day. So it took a minute, but I'm glad that I did it, and it looks a lot better now. Also, Piper in the background, and then Finley has the end. You see her little feet, the end of the vacuum cleaner. It doesn't have the top on it. It's just the end, and she's just pushing it around. She wanted to help clean, and it kept her quiet if I just let her push that thing around for a while. So, us mamas, we do what we got to do.
I wanna stay with you, never say goodbye. It's like we're in Paris. We break up and you slam the door. I messed up on the bedroom floor. What the hell do we do this for? I push you out but you come back. That attraction, we can't fight that. Oh, keep telling myself that I should let go, but I hold on. And oh, keep telling myself that I should move on, but I don't. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. We got that. 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 We got that love. We got that. We got that. Kiss me and the world disappears. Tell me the things that I wanna hear. I just wanna stay right here.
Okay, 900 hours later, we're almost done with this. I know that you guys just watched, 5-6 minutes of me filming of doing that, but it took about 3 hours in real life. And look how dirty that water is. I am so disgusted at myself that I let it get that bad. I don't know. I say that, but I probably will let it get that bad again because such is life. That's what I do. Sometimes I just don't have time to shampoo my couch, It's just what it is. Anyways, it was dirty. Now it's not. Moving on. We are putting the couch cushions back on the couch, and I hate doing this. I know I'm not the only one. This is literally a workout trying to get these cushion covers back on after you wash them, which is probably why I don't do it as often as I should. I saved the big long one, the end right there, for last because it literally was awful. It took me like 20 minutes to put that big sucker on, and Chris eventually had to come help me. I think I just eventually stopped the camera. I was like, you know what? They don't need to see me doing this because I probably am throwing things and fighting with it and all kinds of stuff. So I just turned the camera off and didn't mess with it. Like, you'll see me mess with it here for a second, and then I was like, no. And look at Max. As soon as the freaking cushions, the clean cushions, are put back on there, he just jumps up and lays down on the thingy-mabobber because he's the best. But yeah, see me fighting with this thing. I gave up on it, and we're gonna clean some windows now before I hang the curtains back up because I thought this was a good opportunity to clean the windows.
Think about me tonight. It's no secret, all my friends already know. There's no reason to hold it back, I let it show. All my feelings, are you thinking about me tonight? Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. Sweeter than summer wine, baby, just hold me tight. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. And that makes me say, oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Goddamn, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Paradise. I'm taking a mental picture in my mind just to keep this moment till the end of time. 'Cause I know that it might be over after tonight. So before I change my mind,
Day 2, here we go. I am able to, cross off that couch and cross off the curtains. And look, Chris wrote, I love Brittany on this list. Isn't he sweet? But moving on to day 2, we are going to start with the tables and chairs today because they're looking pretty rough. This same thing. We got the chairs and the table the same time that I got the couch, which was, a year and a half ago, and I haven't shampooed anything since. I have since ordered some Scotch Guard so that I can Scotch Guard these chairs. I Scotch Guarded the couch when we first got it, but I never did the chairs. And I don't know why my brain didn't think that I should do that, but now it does after shampooing them and seeing how filthy they were, because, obviously we do eat dinner here and little fingers rub their hands everywhere. Little kids rub their hands everywhere. You know what I meant. Anyway, we're starting with, I just went through the basket that we leave sitting on the table there. That is just like where I keep pens and pencils, paper if the kids want to color, etc. I cleaned it out, got rid of any trash that we just didn't need. And then I'm just going to start wiping down these chairs. This was a whole process. I did it sort of one chair at a time. I wiped the entire thing off, and then I shampooed the cushion. And I went through all 5 chairs, because I didn't do Finley's high chair because I didn't feel like going through all of that, life. But I did 5 chairs, and they look much better, and they took forever to dry. I would highly recommend that if you were going to do this, you do it first thing in the morning so that by supper time, there's somewhere for your family to sit, because they take a hot minute to dry.
Say my name until the city burns and the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Stay with me until the last man falls. I don't need them anyway. When I'm with you, I have it all. Oh, I'll never let you slip away. Oh, and you don't have to be afraid. I will hold you till the sun comes crashing down. I'm yours until the end of time.
While I'm doing this, I figured I would take a minute and introduce myself. If you are new here, my name is Brittany. I am a stay-at-home mama to 3 beautiful children. I have 1 boy and 2 girls, and they are the absolute light of my life. And here on my channel, I love to share all things motherhood and homemaking. So that can be cleaning, grocery hauls, meal plans, some recipe videos, just typical day in the life videos, routines, stuff like that. So I even have been sharing some lunchbox ideas lately, which I really have been getting into. So if you like any of that type of content, I would love it if you would hit that red subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And I would love to have you. We have a lot of fun over here, so come on and join in on the fun.
Stay with me till the stars fade away and your scars don't. Say my name, stay with me till the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Your scars don't hurt.
So much better. I'm so happy with how this turned out, and I'm so glad that I finally got it done. Look at that water. That water's dirtier than the couch water. So disgusting. I've actually moved on to a new list because I think Finley did something with my other one. So I just kind of rewrote things out and I'm recrossing them off. We're going to start with the walls, which I am a little bit intimidated with. I bought this little gadget sucker here on Amazon. You fit this thing on your Swiffer, like your just normal average size Swiffer. It's a microfiber, and everybody on Amazon says that it's amazing at cleaning walls. I'll link it below. We're going to find out today if it's amazing. And then I'm just using some of my spray Lysol in my glass bottle here to spray onto the walls. Now, I did learn on this first little go round right here that you have to wet, so you can see me struggling with the pad to get it to scrub. I did end up wetting it. This is what I'm doing right now. I run away, kind of soak it in water, and then that worked so much better. So I would highly recommend, wetting the fiber pad. And I did have to like periodically wet it as I was cleaning the walls. And every time I would wet it, I would spray a little bit of that Lysol on the pad itself. And then I always sprayed the Lysol on the wall. This did end up working pretty well. However, washing walls is just a big thing any way you do it. It's never going to be like super easy and quick. So I definitely did have to do some scrubbing to get all of the little fingerprints off. But it was nothing that a little elbow grease couldn't take care of. Again, I'll link this little pad below. It's definitely worth it. I think it was like $13. As you guys can see, Finley is helping me, in finger quotes, helping as I am washing the walls. She's actually using the broom and, dusting them before I wash it. She ends up knocking everything off that table though. And, we have a little bit of a little fight about it. Not a fight, but she was trying to help. She was being cute. She could have been doing much worse things like dumping water all over the floor like she usually does. So, we're doing great things here.
On the grass, I close my eyes. Play my guitar to my fingers and numb. I always try to let my spirit fly away. That's the only way to get that high.
Okay, I decided that I needed to wipe down the washer and dryer because it is just, look at it. It's got lint and dog hair and laundry soap on it that is, come out where it's not supposed to be. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe this down just so that I know it's done. This is my ADHD coming out that I realized this needed done and it had to be done, right this second. But first I'm going to get this laundry out of here and then we're going to have to fold the laundry, which isn't my favorite thing in the world, but kids need clean clothes. It's actually my least favorite chore, and most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, Chris folds the laundry because I just hate doing it so much, and he knows that, so he'll do that for me since I do, most other chores. He does a lot, but he doesn't clean a toilet, but he does fold clothes for me, and I love him for that. Now, this washer was awful to get clean. I don't know. I don't like that it has these little compartments to pour stuff in because stuff just gets stuck in there. I've decided in my head that I think I need to start flushing it out with hot water every now and then. That's what I actually end up doing on the one in the back there, which, by the way, I don't even use that one. It's for fabric softener, and I don't use liquid fabric softener. But for some reason, that little compartment thing has, look at all that stuff in there, and I don't even use it. So I don't know. I don't think I've ever used it. But obviously something was dumped in there. Maybe somebody accidentally put laundry soap in there because that's the same color as my laundry soap. Questions I need to ask my kids. Anyways, we're going to fold this little laundry now, and Finley is going to help me. She has been such a little light since she started preschool. She's so loving and helpful when she's here. I just feel like I'm getting, sending her to preschool 2 days a week has really helped my mental state. Having the tummy tuck has just helped my confidence. I just am thriving, I feel like, in family and motherhood and homemaking right now. I'm really enjoying it. And I feel like you guys can tell as well. I've had some comments recently about it. So I feel like we're doing the right thing. We're on the right track right now. But anyway, I'm just going to get this load of clothes folded. And then the last thing that I need to do is wipe the walls down. No, I'm sorry, not the walls, the doors. Gotta wipe the doors down. And then that is going to be it. I'm so glad that you guys joined me for this little deep cleaning with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all very soon. Have a great day, guys.
Gotta give me some love now.